recording now. Okay, I think it's working. So that's good. And and let's see when they are here. It was actually, I just installed Zoom today on my computer. I was more on my phone. But, so learning.
Well, that was good timing.
Yes. No, we are waiting for Clara and Jos to join.
What will you be planting today?
We were just having a look in the farm around because they have like some plants that are going to be planted anyways. So we want to help also with work here and use the plants. And we have a plant shop around. So we will decide what's the plant for today.
Oh, great. And are they plants that you eat or plants that the land needs, kind of thing?
Actually, we
mix, no?
Yeah, mixed. It's like I want to have different things, completely different things every day, because it's also interesting for me to explore like different ideas with movement, so that somehow each plant gives you like a different input to the movement interpretation.
Beautiful.
So I think of course we are planting like things that are going to grow now, that it's the right time to to plant them, but it's good, it's perfect timing now for doing this. So
yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Finally.
It's already recording, so I think it should be fine. And now if you want to try to still share the screen, I can see if I can like accept the...
Okay, okay. Yes. Okay. I also have some problem for
Well, in case we can just see it after.
Okay.
Hello.
No. Record, multiple, no. Okay. Yeah, let's maybe just continue so we don't lose time. And we can share all the materials afterwards, I guess. Yeah, but you started to talk about the music also, that you wanted to share the music.
Yes, I send you a link if you want see a little pieces of Joss. The name is Colonna Infinita. I send you by email a few minutes ago. And
is that a work from another time, Joss?
Yes. Yes. Se l'hai fatto in un altro momento. If you want, just explain you something of this work.
That would be wonderful.
I didn't get the link yet, but I will anyway listen after, so we can see after.
Okay. Okay, the short video Colonna Infinita is an example of my recent composition based on a drawing. To the sound of the piano and the cello was added that of drops of water. The notes of the piano and the drops of water are placed following precisely to initial graphic track, but it's not a mechanical transcription. The musical sense and the taste give direction to the starting material.
And maybe I show you your little
Cool.
drawing. Just a moment.
Vado io a cercarlo.
I search a little composition score with but it's so difficult. Just started to the shapes of the big stones, and then okay, this is okay. I think this is a profile of one of the big stones. Okay, in these points there is a structures that
A musical profile.
okay. Aspetta così.
Wow,
Okay.
wonderful.
And he tried to sound with the piano. Just a moment. Okay.
Wonderful.
Wow.
I like that a lot.
Oh, yes.
Just a little example for this work in the graphic music. The profile of the stone come a profile of linear music melody.
Is it a way how you are going to work also now in your project with
Yes.
taking the shapes and
This way, and the soundscape wave, the recording in the nature of the sound of the nature, the sound of the rolls, the water, the wind, and mix together with the line of the profile.
yeah. I was thinking
Beautiful.
because you are going to in the end you are going to present it as a musical piece, or it will be like a video combining the image and the music.
Yes. The music will be combined with a visual part, because I work with a little or big maps that I create under the big stones, and we mixed our process for create. We think a video. We think a video or installation with the sound. So then we will send another link. Then we work together for another work, also with a big stone.
Great. No, I'm also, maybe it's like very early to come up with this, but I was thinking, because actually my dream for the future for my project is like, when we have the videos made, I want to give like videos to different musicians also to make musics for the plants. So I was thinking maybe we could also do one piece in collaboration. That would be wonderful.
Yes,
Great,
yes.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So I can, yeah, I will be sharing anyways our visual materials, and then we can see how.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Mhm.
And what do you do now?
Yes, we arrived here, and we are going now to see which plant we are going to work with today.
The sun just arrived.
And the sun just came out, so it's beautiful. And I will start with first with planting, and I want to do like, also it's great because I have like a library here with books about plants. And yeah, so it's a very good place to do these activities. And I want to investigate, like when we see which plant we are going to work with today, I want to investigate about its like specification, how it grows, and to get some actually knowledge about the plant. And inspired by the shape of the plant itself and by this information, I'm going to create some dance piece that Pablo will be recording and also photographing the process. And then and then also I have this notebook where I want to draw, and it's empty at the moment, but I'm going to draw here and write, and then we will put everything together. But I think only after the residency is over, we will release the website with all the materials. So at the moment, I don't have a music for the videos. So also it's something that we are very open actually to include the sound part. Have natural music for now. Yeah.
What is the name of the place where you are?
The region is called Sintra, and we are in the farm Ecosofia.
It's in the part of Sintra close to the beach. So we are very close to the beach, like 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah.
we have a microclimate here too.
Very special.
And whereabouts are you, Clara and Jos? Whereabouts are you in Italy?
Where are you? We are in the north of Italy, 60 kilometers far from Milan, but we are in a mountain near. We are in Prealps, in beautiful place, I think, but a small place, small pieces. We live in a very, very, very little town. Here live, I think, 50 persons.
Ah, wow.
That is small. And what is it called? So if I look it up on the map, what is it called?
The name of our place is Burro, but it's impossible to find. The name is Alzano Lombardo. Then we write you the name. The name.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I would
And
like
you,
that.
Elaine, and you, where do you live?
In Margaret River, it's called. So it's in Western Australia. It's definitely bigger. It's still small, but it's a lot more than 50 people.
Very good.
It's really small.
Very good.
And again, where I'm working is not too far from the beach either. It's like maybe 3 or 4 kilometers from the beach.
A lot of wine,
Yeah, wicked.
you know. A lot of
That
good.
wine. Yeah,
Oh,
lots of good wine. Yes. And very beautiful as well. So we're all very lucky, isn't it? We're all in lovely places.
Yes, and how is your because yesterday, like, you were presenting the works that you have done with the land. And do you like what you will be like what's your specifically process at the moment, like the one that you will be doing now?
Yes, I'm still definitely in the research stage.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, today I was walking through the different forests, again, looking at the plants, and definitely focused on those big trees, those big carry trees.
Mm-hmm.
And meeting with a geologist on Thursday, because I do actually want to find out more about the rocks that run through Ellenbrook and how it was formed, kind of thing. So that's the idea there. And yeah, so I kind of have some ideas of what it could be, but I try not to rush in.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to wait till at least Monday, Tuesday of next week before I really start formulating what to do. But I definitely like the idea of making something in the brook and then again allowing the water to wash it away.
Uh-huh.
But I've also had thoughts about maybe planting some plants also, that because a lot of the areas can also be quite degraded.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of adding in some native plants. And so for me, the link between the three of us, from my perspective, is definitely the rocks and the plants.
Uh-huh.
Like that. And I love the idea of how you guys have made the sound and the music from the shape of the rocks, because that's not something I've really thought so much about, the individual shapes of each of those. So I might be able to something I can incorporate in as well in some way. So it's still early days, isn't it?
Yes.
But I'd like to see how you would, I can't wait to see the rocks big time, and how I love seeing the music. And I'm looking forward to see how you're going to present the plants. And if there's a way I can dance, how you would do that. Like if we're all sharing plants, say one a day or one every few days from my different locations or something with each other, and being inspired by the ones that we're showing each other. Or where I'm at now isn't so much in flower, because you guys are going into spring, but we're actually going into autumn.
True.
So a big part of what's happening here is, rather than our trees don't lose their leaves, they lose bark. So we've got huge amounts of barks all peeling off all the trees, kind of thing. But so anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about shapes, like you are working with the shapes of the rocks. And actually, for me, the shape of the plants, I think, will be like a big part of the inspiration for movement. Both in ways of like finding the interpretation of these shapes in my own body, but also in a spatial way. So I often work with a choreography like with some pattern that you can follow in the space, like moving from one point to the other, like kind of drawing in the space. So this is also possible ways that maybe I will be using in the composition here. So that's also what I hope, like to, I'm not a painter, but I will try to also do a lot of documentation, like drawing documentation. So I can also share these shapes, and that's maybe also something that will be inspiring for you in some ways.
Definitely the shape and the pattern. I definitely work a lot with pattern as well, the repeating of patterns. Yeah. Oh, great.
Do you propose a performance for a group?
Actually, when I was thinking, like when I was applying for this project, I proposed to do the presentation in the end. So like the outcome of the project, the main important part, like the main outcome for me is this online album that we are going to create. And actually I want that it grows in the future. But also I was thinking of sharing something very informal in the end. I will not like really fix a performance, I guess, but maybe like during the process, the movement inspirations, I will create some little movement conclusion in the end. So yeah, so I would love to share something. And also I'm going to share a workshop in the last week.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it possible to participate at the workshop?
I will share it, so everyone will be able to join the session.
Yes. Because I like to work with my body, and I'm so excited to know your process and your work.
It's great. Yes, and we are lucky because we even have here like a beautiful studio. So I'm going to work mainly outside, but also we have a nice room so that's pretty good for the workshop.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And you are going to, like I was asking you before about the outcome, like the video and the music, and you are going to do a line like a photographic documentation, or also video, or how is your idea?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll definitely be. I think I'm thinking there could be a video. There was a video that I made from the last work, but definitely I love to do drone imagery, and I'm also working with a friend, and so he would like to do a time lapse of the work, the creation of the work each day, probably made of about 10 days, but do that using drone. So it's actually from a drone image, seeing how it changes and how it grows. So I definitely want to do that. And then as the story of the place comes out more, then there may be some other video elements to it as well. Or photos, who knows?
Yeah. Nice.
And I love the idea of the sound. When I did the last work, I got a, because it was looking at my Scottish and Irish ancestry, and I got an Irish girl. She came and she sang in the old Celtic language kind of thing. So I'm not quite sure, but I do love to incorporate sound as well. So we'll see how that grows. There's someone.
Yeah.
It's funny not being in the same place together, isn't it?
Yes. I was
Very
just
strange.
imagining similar residence that I did like almost 2 years ago in Greece, where we were just like living in one house with all the artists, and even though
Yes,
of us came with different ideas, then we create most of the works together because we got so inspired by each other that we changed our initial concepts just together. But it's a bit more complicated with the computer. Although I'm already very happy with this talk we are having now, that we already see like some points where we can link it, and it's great.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Also, if you if you like let's see the materials that we will share. If we I'm also very open to, like, if I get inspired with some of your pictures, to also interpret it in my way.
The idea of the drone is really good for here too.
Yeah, but we don't have a drone.
I have one.
Oh, we actually have.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Mm, yeah.
Should we, put that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my
have
in the room. Ah, you have, okay, perfect.
There's a plug over there. Hi.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, who's that?
Mm.
Is that a child there?
Yes, actually Pablo's brother and his family lives here. So yeah.
Ah,
There's like many little houses and many people living.
well, I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody's photos and videos of their plays
Yes.
Yes.
where you are. It'll be really lovely to see. It's a shame we can't see them today, Clara.
Then when we finished, I send you material, so it's more simple to image the place.
This is great.
Mm. Okay. I think we will have some materials ready by tonight from our work today. So I will also send an email tonight. Like,
Yes.
so for Elaine, you can see it in the morning probably.
Hey. That's right. Oh, great. Oh, well, good.
Good. Okay. Thank you for for share your project and for your time with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank-
So when do we meet again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think in the schedule we had it on the one that Elena proposed at least. Where was it?
Maybe next
Next week.
week,
Mm,
but we share by email or Dropbox.
yeah, we can share. I mean, I think I would like to share like every day the materials that we collect. And then, what is this? Oh, shared studio. Ah, okay, we have it once a week. Then we have just studio visits.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
Maybe, yeah,
Mm,
maybe we could meet again earlier in the week, just in case we want to meet again. What do we
Yes.
think? Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah.
yeah, I think Mondays for me it's good to meet on Monday. Yeah. We can see the best time for ourselves.
Yeah,
Keep in touch.
great.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, good luck.
Good luck.
Good work.
Have very good
Yes.
days and see you
See you next
soon.
Yeah, that's
If
wonderful.
when,
Oh, take
any
care.
suggest or any write us.
Of course. Yeah. Well. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.